Hello, and welcome back to the next episode in our campaign, playing as the Vlandian mercenary, Arthur Pendragon. Let's continue on with our quest here. Last episode, we basically ran around and equipped our family members and companions a little bit better. I'd like to continue some of that this episode. Particularly, I'd like to find a crossbow for Alda. And I'd also like to get some more companions, because we're only using 2 out of 7 slots. So we've got quite a lot of scope to get some more companions in the mix here. So I've had a look at some companions, and I've put some gold stars next to some possible contenders. One that I was looking for but couldn't find is someone who's good at trading. Because I'm thinking it may be, this is Ogunda, who's unfortunately our engineer, recently deceased engineer. So what did it say about her? Ogunda the Wainwright was a prominent wanderer from Rote. She died in battle in 1090 at the age of 32. She was reputed to be a good friend, but a dangerous enemy. And she was friends with us. Well, sad times. So yeah, one companion I was looking for that I couldn't find one was like a... someone with a decent trade skill that we could use as a, like to run caravans. Now, I don't know if running caravans is even worthwhile anymore. Workshops certainly are not worthwhile, which is a shame because they used to be a good source of income, but now they just seem like a waste of money and time. I don't see anyone with a decent trade skill so far. What's that? 62, that's not that great. And I wouldn't hire a Battanian anyway. And yeah, so back in Nord and Darshi don't exist in the game. Like as in there are no wanderers of those cultures. So yeah, so I've narrowed down to like potential companions we could fill our party out with to Elyaksha the Shield Maiden, who's good at polearm, one-handed, two-handed, and athletics. She might be a good infantry commander. We've got Himmel the Knowing, who's good with crossbows, one-handed, and engineering. And then, similar to Himmel, we've got Tochi the Knowing. He's merciful and close-fisted, and he's also good with crossbows, one-handed, and engineering. In fact, they're pretty much exactly the same. They just look slightly different. I mean, yeah, much of a muchness who we go for. I guess we'll go for Himmel. He is at Sanala. Tochi's at Jacqueline. Tochi's closer, so we could get Tochi sooner. But I don't know. I get a good feeling about Himmel. And then we've got Kilam the Falcon, who is quite good with leadership tactics, one-handed. He might be a good party leader. And then Kundal the Swordsman. Again, this guy might be a good infantry commander. Mitunis the Golden. Again, leader material, but his traits are a bit Raffard the Smith we should get in our party just to have a smith, because we don't have one, so I think we'll go to Karbanseth and get him. Rahan the Wanderer, again another potential party leader. And then Saralind the Huntress, who's apparently never been seen before, but she's around somewhere, so she would also be just a decent crossbowman, potentially. And could lead the ranged troops if we get her. So let's make our way over to Karbanseth. Let's actually just quickly check this tournament. Not a good reward. And actually, is it worthwhile checking the trade again? See if there's a crossbow that Alda can use. Nope. This is some bull. This is not good. Alright, let's go to Karbanseth. See if we can pick up that companion. Okay, he's not here. Why isn't he here? Must have left. It was Raffard we were looking for, wasn't it? Last seen at Sibir. Okay. Isn't that ages away? It is ages away. Alright, well who's... Surely one of them is closer. Poros, Ortisia, Varcheg, Mitatis. Varcheg's close, we'll go to Varcheg. And I think Poros and Ortisia are down this way. So hopefully we can make it there in time. Kundul the swordsman. I think he was pretty good, so I think we'll recruit Kundul. Let's talk to him. I don't know. I don't think I know you. Peace to you, stranger. My name is Arthur, sir. Tell me about yourself. I will tell you my story. I haven't spoken of this before to anyone. Perhaps it's the wine here, but know that if you speak of this to anyone else, I'll cut your tongue out. Okay. I have a gift from the heavens, perhaps, or perhaps from somewhere else. I have never met anyone I could not kill in a fair fight, but I do not like wars. Armies are full of crude men, boasters, drunks, rapists. I have another specialty. Say you had a man you wanted killed, who you would pay to kill. I could find him, bump into him, mutter an insult. He would pull out his blade, and that would be the last mistake he would ever make. But, as I said, it would be a fair fight. I do not kill from behind. It is dishonorable. But there was a lord, a customer of mine, who had no honor, and he refused to pay me. And having no honor, he laughed at my insults. He did not pull his blade. He had his men drive me away. I can kill one man, but not three at once, so here I am. Okay, alright. You know, I'm sure you could put your gift to better use. Well, for now, I do not know what to do with myself. Perhaps I could consider joining a warband if the commander was well-bred and kept his word. Right now I'm between jobs, so if you've got any work for me, I'm willing to discuss it. Well, yeah, I could use you. Very well, I'm going to need 500 gold to settle up some debts, though. Can you pay? Yes, I can. There you go. Okay, so he's going to join us. And we'll need to deck him out in some gear. We'll probably try to put him in some traditional Aserai gear. So we'll head down that way, maybe, to do that, and I'll unfavorite him. Okay, so who else is close? Jakulan, Lycaron, Sibir, Amitatis rather, Baltakand, Ortisia. I'd like to get these two, Ortisia and Poros. It's quite far away though, they're probably gonna have left by the time we get there, but still, you know, give it a crack. Caladog. Isn't that guy the leader of the battalions? I think he is. Isn't he? Yeah, it is Caladog. His army's been decimated. They weren't at war very long, the Vlandians and Batanians. It was a pretty quick peace. Talaman's getting scouting points pretty quickly, which is nice to see. So are they still where they said they were? Okay, they may still be there. Let's check locator just in case. Okay, no one here. What about the arena? 6 lords, a Saligat. Don't need another horse, to be honest. Upgrade all of these guys. 198 out of 201. That's a lot of looters. We'll grab them. And it's good XP. Someone was joining us for this battle, which is annoying. Yeah, okay, that's unfortunate. Alright, let's just F1, F3 then, because these guys are going to charge in and steal my XP. Oh, nice. There's 3 looters there with one polearm. Alright. 59% of loot, yeah. Not nearly as much as experience as I would have liked. But some of our horsemen got upgraded, I guess, which is good. Chavel's party, I don't know who he is. Oh, rebels. Okay. And here we are at Ortisia. Let's ransom her off. Ah, they left. Okay. So where is he now? Balticand, Poros, Marinath, Sanala. Sanala's all the way down in the Aserai territory now. It would be nice if, like, they actually moved on the map realistically rather than, like, randomly popping up all over the place. It can be a bit hard to chase down if you're not close by already. Actually, we should check for crossbows. Simple crossbow. That is what we're looking for. So she'll be able to get some experience now, which is good. Perfect. Okay. Very cheap as well. So we found her a crossbow. Wasn't quite where I was expecting to find it. Dawnbreaker. We'll join that. I think that's a mace, isn't it? Or no, it's a sword. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll try win, because we can give it to one of our companions, whether it's one of the ones we recruit, or Talamund, or something. We'll work it out. They're still all dead. Okay. Ugh, bows. Cool. Okay, next round. Ow. Okay. And the finals. Oh, I missed that kick. Okay, got him there. Alright. So we got Dawnbreaker, which I'm sure we can give to someone. Let's have a look. 72 cut, so it's not quite as good as the Ambassador, but it's decent still. It's better, or ever so slightly. It's higher tier. 4 weapon tier, less swing speed, more cut, more thrust damage, more length, slightly less handling. So we could give it to Varric and then give the narrow sword to someone else. It's a big improvement for Gudra. But it's probably the biggest improvement for Talamund, so we'll give it to Talamund, which gets rid of the rusty iron arming sword that he was using. We still need to keep an eye out for Nagand. Oh, no point discarding it, but we'll certainly sell it. Okay, so where are we going to next? Poros and Maranath. We'll go to Poros. I mean, they're both kind of far away, but see if we can catch her at Poros. Sanala's there. It would be great if we could boat across, but alas, we cannot. Ooh, that's a lot of looters. We can't pass that up. It's a good opportunity to make some XP. Okay, I'm just going to hold here. We'll get our infantrymen to charge in a little bit.
Infantry!
Actually, move them forward.
Move out! Horse!
Put our horses over there. Let's have a look. Watch our archers fire. So front line's firing, back line's not. Yeah, back line isn't firing at all. It'd be nice if they could enter in a better formation for firing purposes.
Kill them all!
Okay. Running low on cash here. That's alright. Don't know if we're going to make it to Poros in time. Whoa. That's another big chunk of looters. So Talamand, we can get a scouting perk. Mounted scouts. If your party has more than 50% cavalry, you gain 10% sight range bonus, increase the party size limit. Or when fighting against bandit parties, you have +5 battle morale. Sort of much of a muchness, isn't it? I mean, the fighting against bandits, battle morale doesn't really matter. I guess mounted scouts is probably more useful, even though we're unlikely to have that many in our party. She may still be here. She is. Fantastic. Let's talk to her. Elyaksha the Shield Maiden. The wine here tastes like piss. Anyway, what do you want? My name is Arthur. Madam, tell me about yourself. I'll tell you my tale, but I will warn you in advance, it is of no concern to me whether you approve or disapprove of what I did. I came from a good family with much land. Since I was a girl, I wished to be a shield maiden. I practiced fighting with the village boys and the old warriors. But it is a strange thing. While some families in our lands take pride in a daughter who takes up arms, others accord it a great shame, and my father was of the latter type. I had no special desire to be married, but my family found me a groom anyway. I consented, but my husband and I detested each other from the first. Once he insulted me in the marketplace, I cursed his manhood, he struck me, and I pulled a knife and he pulled his. I won. Okay. Well, I mean, you pulled a knife, I guess. I don't know who instigated that, that's hard to say, but it sounds like you did. But anyway, the elders sat in judgment on our case. As it turned out, they had plenty of precedent. They accorded our fight a fair duel, and thus I was innocent of murder. Oh, well, there you go. Fair enough. On the other hand, I was excluded from his inheritance. I suppose that was fair, although I would have enjoyed wearing his jewels and riding his horse in front of his family. Indeed, no doubt such traditions encourage husbands to behave better than they might do otherwise. You slew your husband in a duel, get away. I will go with the diplomatic approach. Suffice to say, I could not return to my father's house. I went on my way, happy to live the life of a warrior I had always dreamed of living. But soon I found out the tales I loved as a girl of shield maidens who fought for honor do not pertain to a woman with no family or land. One cannot fight for honor when one does not know where the next meal comes from. So I fight for pay. If you have work for me, we could discuss it. I can use someone like you in my company. Just so you know, I'm not cheap. I want 400 gold as an advance or there's no deal. Yeah, sure. There you go. Okay. I'll ransom the prisoners. So we'll give her... actually, let's check the tournament. Another Dawnbreaker. Well, we'll do that because we can give that sword to one of them. Someone will find it useful.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that was ineffective. Okay, well, we just knocked out our new recruit. It's like a hazing ceremony when you join my party. Is you've got to get knocked out by a cow's lance in a tournament right after joining. Otherwise, you're not really part of the gang. Oh, good block. Oh, I missed that. Missed that ever so slightly, but missed it nonetheless. Is there enough room here to... Lance isn't long enough to hit if I hit the back of their horse with the front of my horse. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, whatever. We'll just do this the old-fashioned pokey way. There we go. Okay. Next round. 1v1v1v1. Okay. Got him. Okay. Find if you swing the camera a bit more wildly like that sometimes the AI doesn't realize that you're striking. I don't know. It seems to be effective sometimes. Because the AI's blocking seems to be based on like seeing you come in with a strike. Got him. Alright. Another tourney run. We get a Dawnbreaker. Very good. We'll give that to... probably Gudra. It's a decent improvement for her. And we'll get rid of the simple... I mean, is it actually? Yeah. Like 20 extra damage, so we'll give it to her. And we'll sell the simple bastard sword. We'll sell whatever other equipment we have as well. Yeah. Okay, alright, that's fine. Let's have a look. Who else is on our list? We can unfavorite you now. So, Himmel the Knowing is at Maranath. Amitatus. I want to get the smith. Iarkus. Where's Iarkus? That's in Nasrai territory. And Rahan the Wanderer. Alright, well, we'll go for Maranath. And who else? Sorry. Do we want this guy? I don't think we need this guy. I think the other guy we have is sufficient. So, Amprella's that way. Oops. Didn't mean to rotate the map like that. We'll go to Maranath. those looters. I'm glad they're still there. Too good experience to pass up.
Yeah! Warrior! Attack now! Bowman! Get moving! Bows!
Let's put them
Onwards!
there.
Footmen! Move! Move out!
Might let our crossbowmen get some experience.
Soldiers! Attack now!
Into charge. Easy peasy. Alright, cool. Okay. Got a leadership point. And Gudra has still got that perk in medicine. I need to think about what to do. I tried Googling how that works, and I could not find a satisfactory answer about the wounded party speed penalty. So next time we have a big battle, I'll just have to remember to pay attention and see what the calculation impact is. I mean, she's not our medicine person at the moment anyway, but yeah. At some point as well, I need to consider if Talamun's scouting perks are actually good, because it may be worthwhile paying the arena master to reset them and allocate them a bit more effectively. Assuming the choices aren't decent or aren't optimal. Okay, we made it. Let's have a look. Himmel the Knowing. Let's have a chat. Aye, I don't think I know you. Peace to you, stranger. My name is Arthur, sir. Tell me about yourself. My story? Certainly I can tell you if it interests you. My father learned his trade in the time of the old Urkun Khan. Back then the Khuzaits were invincible in battle, but had little knowledge of rams, catapults, or even ladders, and even the most humble fortress defied them. So Urkun, a man of vision, offered to pay the weight in silver of any imperial engineer captured alive. These captives were forced to teach men like my father the art of siegecraft. My father, in turn, taught me. Now, in Urkun's day, if a Khuzait apprenticed in siegecraft went to work for another master, it meant a very painful death if he was recaptured. But times have changed. The richest plums of the Empire's cities have fallen, and they build their walls higher than they once did. The Khuzait lords pay less for a siege master, and that pay is often late. So I am up to taking other employment if it is offered. Of course, a good engineer deserves his pay. How virtue has crumbled since the old days. Yeah, I mean, be realistic. Indeed, well, at any rate, if you find there is an inconvenient wall between you and the object of your desire, and you wish it reduced to rubble, you know where to find me. Right now I'm between jobs, so if you've got any work for me, I'm willing to discuss it. I can use someone like you in my company. There are some townspeople who've looked after me here, made sure I was fed and that. I'd like to give them something before I go. Could I ask for 500 gold as an advance? Well, certainly. There you go. Okay. So he's joined us. The tournament here, wrapped helmet with mail coif. 10 lords. I mean, look, that's probably a pretty decent reward. So let's, again, I don't know why they're all Aserai themed helmets, but we can give this to our new Aserai companion. So it's worth winning. Or we could sell it because it's a heck of a lot of gold. So We may sell it, but anyway, let's just focus on winning first, because I tend to struggle with the Battanian tournaments because of the two-handed weapons. Nice, Cole, got him. Okay, cool. So in the next round, 4v4. At least we've got a little shield in all of these ones so far. Chamber blocked. Not what I wanted to hear. Not what I wanted to have happen. Okay, we got him. We got him. Ooh, we just blocked that arrow. Nice, okay. So 1v1 against Prindor now. And two-handed weapons. Fantastic. Exactly not what I wanted to hear. Okay, that was lucky. We just happened to swing a little faster. And now the final against Derngil. Oh, two-handed axes. Could this get any worse? Got him. Alright. That was a little tense. It always is when I'm playing without a shield. And that was, you know, it's a good helmet. Quite a lot of money at stake. So, yeah, I'm glad we won that. So, yeah, we can sell that for 18k. We're going to sell it because it's such a good amount of cash to get for one helmet and one tournament. So, we'll sell that one, unflag him. So, we're just looking now for... I don't know where Saralyn the Huntress is. She doesn't appear to be in the game. So I don't know what the deal is with this character. But Rahan, I think we'll pass on. Rafford the Smith I want. And he's at Epicrote now. Which is not that far away. Yeah, nice and close. So we'll go grab him. And then while we're up this way, we'll give our Sturgian companion some Sturgian armor from up there. And maybe a Sturgian shield and axe or something. And then, yeah, we'll aim to equip our other companions as we travel around the map. Do we have the party space? Yeah, we've got one spot, and it's going to get used up with our new companion here. Okay. Rafford the Smith, there he is. Let's have a chat. What is it, stranger? Who are you? My name is Arthur, sir. Tell me about yourself. Huh, well, okay. Why not? I was a smith. As you can see, I'm a big fellow. Strong. I was good at my job. Had a nice shop on the high street through town. Saved a bit of money and thought about finding a girl to wed. There was a woman who lived out on the street. Refugee from the wars. Had a small child. A baby, really. It was all she had. She'd make small cakes of wheat over a fire. Then one day, a young man from the palace came down the street in his horse. Wasn't looking where he was going. Didn't care. And his horse crushed that baby's head. Jesus, that's pretty horrible. I saw her nurse that babe through 2 fevers. The patience, the sacrifice of that mother. To see all for which she suffered snatched away like that from her by some young drunk's carelessness. There was a crowd around them. He was yelling. I just walked over with my hammer and struck him dead. That was the end of my life in the city. I think back, though, and can't imagine doing different. Well, right or wrong, I can't blame you for your anger. The law is the law, and murder is murder. Well, I mean, he murdered the baby, you murdered him. Right or wrong, I can't blame you for your anger. I mean, fair enough. So here I am. I know men like me can make money guarding merchants, doing other tasks such as that, as long as no one wants me to hurt the innocent. Someday, I hope to find a new place to set up a smithy and start again. Right now, I'm between jobs, so if you've got any work for me, I'm willing to discuss it. Alright, so we've got to pay off the townspeople that fed him, but that's fine, we'll do that. So he's in our party now, which is great, and there's a tournament here for a horse. We don't need a horse, so I'm not going to worry about that. Alright, those are all the party members we wanted. We'll head up to Amor very quickly. See if we can buy some cheap Sturgian looking armor for our Sturgian companion. Let's have a look. So we want Eliaksha, the shield maiden. And we want to give her, yeah, I don't know, Sturgeon looking armor. I don't know exactly. Actually, we should check what her skill set is first. Like, what do we actually want her to have to use? I think two-handed weapon, surely. I think we'll make her infantry, because she's got no riding skills. She's got good athletic skills, so maybe we'll give her a two-handed big old sword or axe or something. And then maybe an axe and a shield. I feel like an axe and a shield. She's a shield maiden after all, but having a two-handed one as a backup would be cool too. And then her skills and everything else are pretty average, so we're not going to bother with anything else. So yeah, just armor and a big old sword and shield. So let's have a look at the shields first. We want like a reinforced large round shield. We'll have a look at how these look. So that's that, and then we've got the round shield there, or the large round shield. Reinforced large round shield. What's the difference? Slightly more hit points. Same tier. It's also the Norse round shield, but that's prohibitively expensive. Heavy round shield. Those are all clearly too expensive. I don't want to spend that much. The regular round shield looks like a reasonable amount to spend. And it's still reasonably large. Not as big as the large round shield, obviously, but half the price, so we'll go for that. For the weapons, I think we will give her some kind of an axe. Just need to pick one that looks kind of Viking-ish. Get rid of that blade. So that's a simple two-handed axe. So we'll give her the simple Sparth axe, because it's cheap. The price goes up pretty quickly for these other ones. I mean, look at this one, 50,000 gold for a Northlander decorated two-handed axe. But it does look spectacular. But yeah, very, very expensive. And then we'll give her, not a hatchet, that's a bit basic, but maybe the small spurred axe. That looks pretty good. Or the large Francisca axe. Simple raider battle axe, maybe. Yeah. We'll just leave her with the spurred axe. I think that's fine. So she's got a few things to choose there from. And should we give her throwing axes as well? Maybe we'll give her some raider. Oh, they're quite expensive, 3 grand. We'll leave it then. We'll leave it. That's fine, because we need to equip her with some Norse-looking helmets and stuff as well. Steel cap with nose guard looks pretty good. We could get the leather one. I think we'll go with the nose guard one. Sell all of those. Okay. Okay, what next? I mean, look at this. 200,000 gold for the Warlord helmet over full mail. Okay, mail shoulder guards. Start with that, I think. For the tunic, let's go... I'll just have a look at some of these. Stitch leather vest, short gambeson, light padded armor, maybe leather armor with iron plates, or leather tabard. I like the look of the leather tabard. The light padded armor is not terrible either, and even the short gambeson, it looks a bit Jedi-ish actually. Maybe we'll go with this leather armor with iron plates. Kind of like the look of that. I think either that or the leather tabard. The iron plates fits a bit more with the shoulders though, so it's a bit cheaper too. 400 gold, not a huge difference. Some of these armors look really cool, but they're very expensive. Plate reinforced gloves. We could get her. Is a bit pricey though, so I think we'll just get her the padded van braces for now. And for the shoes, she's got worn woodland leg wraps. I'm thinking we'll get her, I mean the Huskell plated boots are a bit expensive, so we'll get her the tied leather boots. And there we go, that's our shield maiden nicely equipped. For the moment anyway. So that'll do. Cost us 6,000. Somewhat expensive. We can't do the tournament, but let's wait until morning. So it might be worth doing. Militia Panache. No, Panache. I don't know how that's pronounced. We'll leave that. Alright, let's head down. So what are the other party members we have? We've got Talamund. Actually, I should go in the inventory screen, shouldn't I? So Varric's done. Gudra's done. Talamund's done. Nagand is done, except for the bone breaker or whatever it is. Alda's done. So Kundal we need. Himmel we need. Rafford we need. Rafford we'll have to equip in Vlandia. And Himmel will be in the Khuzait territory, and obviously we'll have to go down to the Aserai territory for Kimmel. Kimmel and Himmel. That's going to be a bit confusing. I think I got those names right. Alright, let's go down quickly to the Aserai territory, get Kimmel equipped, and then maybe we'll go back up to Vlandia, get Rafford equipped, and then try and track down Durthert perhaps, and formally become a vassal. Who's Vlandia? Are they at war with anyone? It's a good question. No. Okay. I was kind of hoping to do a few more prison breaks before swearing allegiance, but it might not work out that way, but that's okay. It's just a really good way of getting relations, evidently, like 30 relations, and it's pretty easy to pull it off as well. Oh, it's a lot of good looters. Alright, we'll go for this party first. Okay. I think we'll just let our archers take care of this group. Let's put our horses back, put our infantry back, spread the archers out as much as we can.
Archers! Hold on!
Hold fire. I want them all to sort of start firing at the same time.
Release arrows!
Fire now, because I think they're in range of everyone. Yeah. Nice big volleys. That's what you like to see. Wow. Just saw like 5 guys just drop. Ooh. Brutal. Crossbows actually would have been terrifying to come up against if you're a like foot soldier, because they pierced armor as well. The speed of those bolts, you know, with the bodkin tips. I mean, longbows would have been equally terrifying, I suppose. The guns of that age, you know. We'll go swordsman for that one. Okay, where are we going? Yes, this way. Down to Kuyaz. Oh, those looters as well. Goodbye. Again, I think we'll just let our archers get experience on this group.
Archers, listen up! Move!
And they're close enough they can start firing immediately. You love to see it. Damn. Brutal. Okay. Let's check these tournaments. I mean, I want to, like, getting 18k for winning a tournament is insane. 7 Lord Scalpel. I mean, it's not the worst sword. From memory. It's not as good as Ambassador. And we'll do it quickly.
Come on!
2v2. That's not going to be pleasant. I think we'll still make it through to the next round, even if we don't win. But looks like we won. Let's follow our guy. Ow. Sorgi the Ragged. Surprised he made it through to that round. I guess he was one of the last to die in the first round though, so that makes sense. Rafford! That was a swing and a miss, buddy. Big swing and a big miss. He probably attacked that nobleman from behind while he was drunk, so it probably wasn't the most honourable kill. Okay, that was a little bit of a close round. So we got Scalpel there. The question is, do we actually want to give it to anyone? Not Himmel, sorry. Let's just check if it's worthwhile giving to, like, Alda or something. Scalpel. It's like such a minor upgrade. 73 cut, 120 length. It's not the worst. I mean, we can give it to Kundal the swordsman. It's better than his rusty iron flisser thing. So, yeah, let's see what it looks like. So that's his flisser, and then this is Scalpel. Yeah, we'll give it to him. For the moment. Unless we can find him a better weapon. Okay. What's this party indicator? Upgrades. Oh, and prisoners. We should get rid of them. Okay, alright. Marriage offer. No. Decline. Looters, that's pretty good. 16, not bad. Okay, no arena fights. Not recruit troops, sorry, trade. Alright. Kundal the swordsman. Let's get you equipped. So. Those are all very expensive. I think the sword we have for you is fine. For the moment. Do we want to give him a shield? I guess we should, because it's not a two-handed sword. So. We'll give him reinforced desert round shield. or large adaga. Desert oval shield. Reinforced oval shield. Hmm. 340, 360. Or the ornate adaga. Such a small shield, it seems like almost useless. Reinforced desert round shield. Is that the same one I was looking at before? I think it may be. It's so cheap though. 300. The Adaga's an improvement, and the reinforced oval shield's probably better. Even the desert oval shield is probably better. We'll give him the reinforced oval shield. So, what have we bought? Only the reinforced oval shield, I think, so far. Which is that one. Okay, that's fine. Gives him a shield at least. Now, for the headdress, we need to give him a turban, surely. So let's give him the helmet with turban and coif. Or should I give him the spiked helmet with open turban? That looks so silly. His beard's clipping through that. Okay. Yeah, no, none of those. Just go helmet with turban and coif, I think. Looks alright. The alternative would be like, just like the tight headscarf. Or the headscarf with fez. Nah. We'll go with the helmet with turban and coif. For the shoulders, leopard pelt, for sure. No questions about that. And for this one, so we can give short... Actually, is that an upgrade? Yes. Short padded robe. Or long padded robe. I like the long version better. Or light long padded armor. Looks a little battle worn, but it's not bad. The rest is too expensive. It's probably the most reasonable we can go is the light long padded armor. The heavy ring mail, maybe, but it's a bit pricey. I think we stick with the light long padded armor. Otherwise, it's just a little too expensive. I do like the look of the southern reinforced mail vest, and if we were a richer man, you know, that's what I would, I'd give him this one. But I think we'll just stick with the light long padded armor. For the shoulders, I do really like the leopard belt. So I think we will stick with that as well. And in fact, I want to give it to him in his walking around town outfit as well. There are better options, but they're a bit more expensive. Okay, for the hands, we'll give him the... Yeah, we'll give him the guarded van braces. For the shoes, looks like the best we can do is strapped shoes. Alright, and I think that's him done. We'll keep him on foot, I think, as a foot soldier. So no need to give him a horse or anything. And yeah, just the sword and shield is probably fine. I don't think he needs anything else. Cool. Okay, so he was a little cheaper to equip, thankfully. Alright, let's head up to Vlandia. In fact, is Vlandia at war with anyone yet? No. Maybe we do have time to go to... because I kind of want to join Vlandia while they're at war. So maybe we've got time to go equip our good friend Himmel the Knowing. So let's do that quickly. We got another 15-20 minutes left. So we've got time to quickly ride over there. Keep an eye out for tournaments on the way as well, just in case. And while we're there, we can perhaps pick up some horses. But we'll see. Should have fleshed out my companions much earlier. I didn't realize I had so many unused slots. I've obviously still got one slot open. I was hoping to fill that with someone who's got really good trading skill and potentially set up caravans, but I need to do a bit of looking into it because I don't know if caravans are worth it. Workshops certainly aren't. Caravans may or may not be. I need to check it out more. I think Akalat and Odok typically have the best gear and prices. I mean, they usually have the best amount of horses, that's for sure. But we'll see. We don't have any Imperial companions, actually. Not that I'm complaining about that, but just noting it. Alright. Let's have a look-see. Himmel the Knowing, actually. Let's have a look at... I didn't even look at Kundal the Swordsman's skills, but I assume he's good with swords. Yeah, go figure. One-handed, two-handed. Not good with much else. That's fine. That's exactly what I wanted him for anyway. And then as for Himmel the Knowing, he's good with crossbows and one-handed, so... Give him a sword, a shield, crossbow, and some bolts. And that'll be him done. So, let's trade. Himmel Knowing. Okay, we'll give him some light bolts. Put that there, that there. As for shields, I'll try give him a reasonably large shield, a wicker shield maybe. Or should I just give him a round step shield? Give him a round step shield. That's like reasonably priced and consistent with his culture. I won't give him a one-handed sword just yet. But let's give him something here. We'll give him... Geez, all the helmets are pretty expensive. We'll just give him the Nomad padded hood, which does nothing. Alright, we'll give him that helmet, because it's the cheapest one that actually does something. For the cloak, we'll give him those leather lamellar shoulder guards. For the shoulders, sorry, not the cloak. For this one, we'll give him studded leather Akaton. Studded leather over Akaton, sorry. And for the van braces, we'll give him the leather van braces. Actually, we'll give him the studded leather van braces. And then for the boots, we'll just give him leather riding boots. Cool. Okay, so that's his armor done. We just need to get him a crossbow. And he doesn't need a horse, so we'll sell that. And we'll sell the saddle. Yeah, I think that's good. It's going to cost us a little bit. That's alright. Now, separately to that, we can buy some cheap step horses. And some cheap step war horses. But that's a bit expensive. Maybe we'll just buy the step horses. We can always sell some on the way back. We'll join the tournament. They're giving away Judgment, which I can't remember if that's it's a mace. Okay, so that might be good for our brother. So we'll try and win this one. worried about getting hit by that throwing weapon guy. Not doing much damage here. 11 damage, 12 damage. I think I'd be better off just whacking him with my sword. If I can hit him. There we go, Talaman's down. Ugh. Okay. We got through the next round anyway. Not the smoothest experience, but in any event. Ooh, almost walked into that. Okay. Refill. Okay, nice. Nice. Good shot. That was not a good shot. That was also not a good shot.
I'll split your skull.
That was a good shot. Pick up his last throwing weapon. Pick that one up as well. That was lucky. That was a bit of a Hail Mary throw. Okay, that was good. So we get Judgment, which I'm sure is an upgrade for our brother. Not an upgrade for us. It's not quite as long. So Bone Crusher's still better. But slight upgrade for our brother, so we'll give him Bone Crusher for the moment anyway. Sorry, we'll give him Judgment for the moment until we can get Bone Crusher to replace it. Yeah, I think we did everything else we wanted here, did we not? Himmel's looking pretty good, other than he needs a crossbow, so we'll just have to keep an eye out in the Empire for a cheap crossbow. We'll give him the same one we gave Alder, probably. Party speed's a bit better. 0.39. We'll still probably have to sell some horses on our way back, though. What am I looking for? Simple crossbow. That'll do. Check out the tournament here. We'll do this because we'll sell the horse. Okay. Next round. Don't like these ones where I've got a bow. Come here. Got him. Let's pick up this pike. Ow. Got her. Alright, let's jump on the horse. Can we couch our lance? We can. Just couldn't get the lance to land. Got him. Okay, nice. That's why I shouldn't give my companions too much good equipment. I start to kick my butt in tournaments, potentially. And there we go. We're up against our companion, who's got better sword skills than me and decent equipment. Okay. We'll hang on to that because we can sell it at there's probably a more valuable town in Vlandia that we can sell it at. Wow, the Southern Empire is really getting it handed to them by pretty much everyone. Ah, and we can get a polearm perk. So we can get sure-footed, increases your defense against mount charge damage by 50%, and infantry troops in the formation you're leading have their defense against mount charge damage increased by 30%. We can get unstoppable force. Your couch lance attack deals triple damage against shields, and cavalry troops in the formation you're leading have their speed damage bonus with polearms increased by 30%. Well, obviously we'll go unstoppable force. That's too good to pass up. I think Varric just got enough riding skill to get increases charge damage. Mounted troops in your formation gain 10% charge damage. We'll give him full speed, I think. He's not going to be leading a formation anyway. It feels like it took us a lot longer to get back from the Crusade territory than it took us to get there. I don't know why that is. That's a lot of mountain bandits. Join the arena. 10 lords, ridged helm. Very good. That could be a lot of money. That could be a lot of money indeed. That's a nice helmet too. Got to win this one because we're running low on cash and I could use the injection. Okay. Legionaries are actually quite good. And they're quite difficult to fight against. Oh, I can't believe I missed. Okay, I can't believe I missed that too. Ooh, I need to be careful here. Gonna get into trouble. Just go hide close to the wall here. Try to pick off their archers. That was a miss. Okay, this is not good. I think we're like the last man standing. Yep, not good at all. Alright, we're gonna have to lure them in here. Okay, that actually worked out okay. Is this cheating? I don't know if this is against the rules, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, we got our brother. Get his pole arm. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. I'll use the horse as my defense. Actually, I can just mount his horse. Oh, it's very weak. Let's not do that. Okay, come here. Come here, come here. What a headshot. What a way to win. Ah, we got a bow again. Okay. Alright, we should win this round. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. So we're going up against Elyakshya, the shield maiden, again. I'm going to be really annoyed if she beats us, so let's try not to die horribly here. Oh, we just got we like slapped her in the butt with that strike. Okay, so we get our ridged helm, which should sell quite well, I'm hoping. Yes, another 18k helm. We need the money, so let's just sell it. That's good. There is a decent amount of nobles there. I think perhaps my companions are counting for the amount of nobles, because I don't think there are actually that many nobles there. So, I mean, that's pretty good if we can just stack our party with companions and improve the rewards at tournaments on account of that. We should have gone for those looters. Let's turn around. We'll go track them down. There they are. You are mine, looters. All I see when I see looters is valuable experience. Let's line our guys up there. In fact, we'll move our bowmen forward. Just move them here. Let's just corral these guys a little bit. Okay, that's fine. It's like watching grass get cut by a lawnmower. Alright. Cool. Okie doke. Alright. Back this way. Almost back at Vlandian. That's the prisoners want to join. So we'll just sell them. Plenty of food, thankfully. Is Vlandian at war yet? They are. They're at war with the Aserai. So that's interesting. And I wonder who is winning. Tournament at Saga will aim to do that, I think. Cool. Alright. We want to sell our desert horses. We'll just sell some of them. Just to make the cash. And we need to equip our good friend Rafford. So let's have a look. What's he good at again? I think it's just sword, isn't it? Oh, he's actually good at, sorry, two-handed, one-handed, and athletics and smithing. So we'll just keep him infantry. So Rafford the smith, you are gonna get. What are you gonna get? I reckon like a big two-hander mace, if I can find one. Those are all one-handed. There's a two-handed. It's not a lot of. Maybe I give him a pike. Maybe I make him a pikeman. Two-handed polearm, perhaps. Fine pike. So I'll give him a pike, and I'll give him. I wanted to give him a big two-handed mace, but there doesn't appear to be any here. So maybe I'll just give him a pike, and then maybe just a basic sword. Like a short sword, maybe. We'll just give him an iron arming sword. So he's got a big pike and an iron arming sword, and we'll give him a shield. We'll give him the reinforced kite shield, I think is fine. That'll do. And let's give him the nasal servilier. Padded leather shoulders. And we'll give him the padded footman coat. We'll upgrade his. Oh, we can't. There's no van braces. Alright, we'll upgrade his boots then to the mail cavalier boots. The rest we can sell. That'll do. I think that's alright. Yeah, okay. Cool, and we need to find him some new gloves. But that's okay. Arena, 13 lords, heavy nasal helm over mail. Again, this might be something to sell, or it might be something to use. Looks like something to sell. I think that's going to be worth quite a bit. Crossbow. Oh, you cheeky little... Stop trying to kill me. Bloody horse. I need to be careful here. That horse almost blocked me again. And that horse did. Okay. That guy was really going for me. We should be okay now. I think most of the crossbowmen are dead. That horse just... we did so much damage with our bolt that it just dematerialized. It was like we're done with this world. Which is a shame because I wanted to get on to a horse. Okay. Oh, we just took out Durthert. Alright, we're gonna have to take you out the old-fashioned way. Oh, Bill Hook, I don't like that. Okay, let's pick that up, because we can use that. Ah, you got us! But we did qualify for the next stage of the tournament, thankfully. And we're going up against Talamon the Tracker. Oh, damn it, I didn't want to get his mount. Just makes it so much harder to take them out because that happens. Got him in the end anyway, but that was more painful than it needed to be. Ah, Bill Hooks. My favorite. Up against our brother as well. Okay, we got him. Last round. Not Bill Hooks, thankfully. Oof. I hit X, but it didn't couch in time. That's alright, we get a bit more time to line it up here, so got him. Revenge for him getting us in that first round. Okay, there we go, all done and won. Now how much can we sell it for? 32,000. Ay ay ay. Well, we'll definitely sell it. Like, it's too good. Too much money. Too much money. We need the money. We were running low after having equipped all of our troops. Okay. Alright, let's save there so I don't lose progress. And I want to go see if there are any prisoners we can break out. Alda gained a level. Let's have a look. So she gets another focus point. And what do I want to give her? I guess one-handed, because I think we did give her a one-handed weapon from memory. From memory. Could be wrong about that. Yeah, we did, okay. We didn't give it to her, but she already had it, so. Actually, I should check to make sure she's in our crossbow formation. Wow, that's a lot of Vlandians. Are any prisoners there? We'll have a look. The Lord of this castle has forbidden you from coming inside these walls, and the guard sergeant informs you that his men will fire if you attempt to come any closer. Wow, okay. You are not allowed inside. Rosanna. Why aren't we allowed inside? Yours is not a face I know. What is your name, stranger? I am Arthur, and who are you? I am Rosanna of the Bannerlord, a clan of the Aserai. I am sure someone with your reputation knows that nothing in this world is as valuable as the weight of your word. Speak truthfully with me, and I shall do the same with you. I just want to enter your castle, my friend. I just want to see what prisoners you have, but I'm guessing you don't have any. Wow. Who's the lord of that castle? Bannerlord. Yeah, I don't know who the lord is, though. I can probably look it up. Settlements, castle, Aserai, Tubulis, Unkid. So Unkid has banned us, probably because we've got -1 relation. That's probably the reason. In fact, that is something I thought of. I don't know why relation doesn't decrease with the person who owns the castle when you break them out. But anyway. No one in the dungeon there. And a Vlandian vassal is in the city. Even though they're at war. Or are they not at war anymore? Do they quickly peace out? Yeah, they did. Okay. Alright, okay. Let's go find Derthert. I think he needs our help in learning how to run wars properly, and I think it's time. I think it is time that we swore fealty to King Derthert of Vlandia. Our party is ready. We've got 200 good troops. We've got decked out companions. We've got enough cash. I think time to make the move. He's in Sargot apparently. Let's go visit our liege in his castle. All right. So what's the time? It's early morning. We'll wait a bit until morning. Shouldn't wake a king when he's not expecting to be woken. Alright, he's in the keep there, so let's go to the Lord's Hall. Here we are, in the Lord's Hall. How do I... Oh, no, don't want to drop anything. Wasn't there a way to... Oh, no, don't want to leave. I'm trying to like rotate the camera so I can see my character's face, and I don't know how to do that. So if anyone knows how to do that, let me know. But anyway, doesn't matter. Varric is here with us. Brother, I'm at your command. Well, those bandits back there didn't give us too much trouble. That was ages ago. You've been free for ages. Why are you still talking about those bandits? Never mind. Yeah, okay. So our brother's there, and and again, our other brother is also here, so a nice tapestry there. He's reading something. Brother, I'm at your command. Congratulations on your victory in that tournament in Yalmaris. Thank you. I mean, I've beaten you in many tournaments, so you can congratulate me on all of them at some point. There's someone up there, I think, that's in our clan as well. It might be Alda. But anyway, let's speak to King Dertha. Look at, he's looking very sullen and sort of bored of the fact that there's no war to fight, so let's speak to him. My friend, it's been a while. Congratulations on your victory in that tournament. Ah yes, the one that I defeated you in. It's good to see you're not bitter. There is something I'd like to discuss, my liege. You have piqued my interest. What do you have to say? I would like to enter your service. And how would you serve us? My lord, I would pledge allegiance to you and be counted among your loyal followers. You are known as a brave warrior and a fine leader of men, Arthur. I shall be pleased to accept your sword into my service, if you are ready to swear homage to me. I am ready, Dertha. Good, then repeat the words of the oath with me. I swear homage to you as lawful king of the Vlandians. I will be your loyal man as long as my breath remains. And I will be at your side to fight your enemies should you need my sword. And I shall defend your rights and the rights of your legitimate heirs. In exchange for your loyalty, I offer you the command of some of my best men, and in recognition of your worth, let me present you with this gift, which I hope will serve you well on the battlefield. Okay, so we get some troops. We got 21 relation increase. We're going to have to get rid of some of the lower tier troops in our party, though, because we don't have enough room. So we're going to have to get rid of the 2 recruits to take all these guys, and I guess we'll just get rid of probably the footman, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that'll do. And we get Sentinel, which is a 2-handed sword. Pretty good, and we can use it as a civilian, apparently. I can't actually see it with the cloak on. Sentinel. Nice. So it does 105 swing speed, 94 cut damage, 98 thrust speed, and 49 thrust pierce damage, 99 length, 93 handling, 2-handed sword. Not bad. It's worth quite a lot, actually. But we'll hang on to it, because that is a gift from our king. So yeah, we'll personally hang on to that and use it in towns, etc., when we need to fight and do a lot of damage. Okay. And we could always use it if we ever need to run in with a 2-hander in some situations on the battlefield. Maybe we'll swap it out for Bone Crusher or something, and we'll work it out. Alright. So that's done. You have done a wise thing, Arthur. Serve me well, and I promise you will rise high. I thank you, my lord. I have great hopes for you, Arthur. I know you shall prove yourself worthy of the trust I have placed in you. Is there anything else? No. I think that's it. I must leave now. Of course, Arthur. Farewell. Okay. So there we are. We're a vassal of the Vlandian kingdom now. We're officially a knight of Vlandia. And let's have a look at our big old sword. Big old 2-handed sword. Very good. I like it a lot. Alright, let's jump out of town. Oh, cool. I've never seen this before. On the 12th day of winter 1091, Pendragon has joined the kingdom of Vlandia. That's cool. I didn't know they had these cinematics in the game. Very neat. It even has us wear our like civilian clothing. Very, very nice. our classic medieval haircut. Cool, 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 cool. This is what this game needs, you know, more cinematics and more role-playing stuff. More richness to the lore. Okay, I guess we have to click to continue. Very nice. Okay, so we're now part of Vlandia, and we're at war. Oh, that must be why they pieced out with the Aserai, because we're at war with the Western Empire. That's the words I was looking for. Okay, so let's take stock of our objectives now. So we can actually have 4 parties running, but it's going to be too expensive, and we're not going to be able to support that without having some castles and towns as our fiefs. At the moment, we have no fiefs, so we'll need to change that. Total expenses currently we're losing 700 a day. We've got no income other than what we can make from tournaments and war and everything. So we'll need to change that as well. It's still probably not worth buying workshops, although they would be a safer investment now, provided we buy them within the Kingdom of Vlandia. Caravans, I'd have to look up, but from memory they've always been pretty risky, because if they get defeated, you lose the investment and you have to recreate them, which is a pain. In my opinion, they should just be like a one-off payment, and they should reform over time if they get wiped out. But anyway, that's just my view. And we now have access to the kingdom panel here, so we can have a look at all of the different fiefs that are available, and we can spend influence to try and get some of them given to us. We can also look at the different clans, so all the clans here at the moment, we've got the Demarok, the Tyr, the Amrank, the Cortain, the Gunrik. You can see all the influence they have, all the members of the clan, which is how large they are, how many fiefs they have. So right now we have no fiefs. We've only got 10 influence, but we've got 10 members, which makes us quite a large clan compared to the others. Of course, a lot of those are our companions. They're not actually family members. You can see our banner is clearly the nicest of the lot. And then we can look at the policies. So right now we've got feudal inheritance, which is the cost of revoking a fief from a clan is doubled, and clans gain 0.1 influence for each fief that they own. States with strict and formal laws of inheritance make it more difficult to revoke land. We've also got castle charters. Nobles are encouraged to fortify their estates and can requisition labor and materials to do so, which reduces castle upgrade costs by 20%. We've got road tolls. Local landowners have the right to collect tolls on commerce. Trade tax paid to the town owner is increased by 3%, and town prosperity is decreased by 0.2, presumably per day. It should say that. Like, a lot of the tooltips should really completely flesh out the information that they're trying to convey. We've got peerage. A formalized ranking of aristocrats could increase the authority of those at the top. This means that for kingdom decisions, tier 4 plus clan choices have double effect, and influence cost of the ruler overriding the popular decision outcome is doubled. So because I think we are actually a tier 4 clan, let's just check that. Yeah, we're tier 4, so we're actually going to benefit from the peerage, policy law. That's the word I was looking for. I actually think your renown should probably be capped. Like your clan renown, I reckon, should be capped until you become a vassal of someone. Like, it's a bit silly that we can get such high renown while being a mercenary. I think it should be capped at like tier 2 or maybe tier 3 while you're a mercenary. And then any renown in excess just converts to influence, which converts to gold, I think. Something like that. Provided you have an active mercenary contract. I don't know. Anyway. Noble retinues. Nobles are expected to raise sizable retinues. Tier 5 plus clans lose 1 influence per day, but the party size of their leaders is increased by 40. So we don't get the benefit of this yet, but that's a pretty good, yeah, it's a pretty good one. Then we've got Sacred Majesty. The ruler is considered semi-divine, and certain rituals are to be performed in his or her presence, increasing his or her air of authority. Ruler clan earns 3 influence per day, and non-ruler clans lose 0.5 per day. I think these may be all of the default policies that Vlandia starts out with. There's other policies that will be supported, like the Senate, which means all lords have a formal role on the council. which isn't a bad one. Serfdom as well, marshals. So there's a few that would be supported here. Some wouldn't be, like land grants for veterans won't be supported. Cantons and law speakers. So we can have a look through these at a later date and see what we can actually get passed through, if there's any that benefit us. But yeah, so okay, and then we can look at the armies that are currently in play, how many men they have, their cohesion, where they're gathering. So we've got Aldrich's and Vartin's army gathering near Sargot and Rodotan respectively. 7 parties in one, 5 in the other, number of men. And we can also have a look at diplomacy, which shows us who we're at war with, the relative strength, casualties inflicted, prisoners taken, towns held, and castles held. So clearly the Western Empire is a bit more successful at the moment. But we're going to aim to change that. And my hope is that we can change it by recapturing Karas and Usank Castle. That is going to be my objective anyway. I'd like to take these because they're Vlandian culture. So we should have an easier time holding them. Now, it's got 289 defenders. We've only got 202 attackers. So we're probably going to need to get some additional support. And unfortunately, we don't have enough influence to really get anybody. Now, one of the things you can do is you can create parties with your clan members, and they're actually free to recruit to your army. So that's something that we could perhaps do with, like, Varric. Maybe we could have him become a party leader rather than a foot soldier in our party. Having said that, he is a little bit of a rookie. Whoops. I hit V there. That's not what I meant to hit. Yeah, Varric is not the most experienced leader or tactician. I'd want him to level up a little bit more. He's still in level 1. I'd like to level him up a bit more and help allocate some of these points to steer him in the right direction. So that's not really on the cards right now. But one thing we can do is go and find Lyanna, who we were courting a while ago, and now that we're a vassal, we may actually have a chance of marrying her, and then she can be one of the party leaders that we work with, because she actually has a party already, I think, of where is she? Lyanna. Is she not in here? Oh, maybe she doesn't have a party. But she can. She's a capable leader, so there's no reason why she can't. Or maybe she's in one of the other armies. Let's have a look. No, she's not. Well, maybe she doesn't have a party right now, but typically she does. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Thanks for joining me. We are now officially a Knight of Vlandia, and next episode we will try and get some fiefs for ourselves, primarily Karas and hopefully maybe Usank Castle as well. They're not my ideal fiefs. Ideally, I'd like to have maybe Pravand and some of the territory around there. Or even Sargot, but we're going to struggle to get Sargot because it's owned by the king, and it's quite difficult in my experience to get fiefs from other lords within a kingdom. Usually you can really only take them through conquest. So, but anyway, we'll see how we go, and yeah, thanks for joining me. I'll catch you then. Take care.